In the ranks of the Trump family tree, one figure stands out for his audacity and his remarkable knack for evading responsibilities: Friedrich Trump, the grandfather of Donald Trump. Born in 1869 in the quiet village of Karlstadt, then part of the Kingdom of Bavaria, at 16, driven by the lure of the American dream and perhaps an aversion to German military service, young Friedrich embarked on a one-way trip to the United States in 1885. In true Trumpian fashion, he either forgot or simply didn't bother to deregister from Germany, effectively in legal terms, skipping out on his mandatory military duties. On arriving in the US, Friedrich tried his hand at various professions, starting as a humble barber, but it was during the gold rush that he struck it rich, not by mining the gold, but by mining the miners. Friedrich set up establishments in the bottom towns of the Pacific Northwest and Canada, including restaurants, bars, and notably places of more dubious repute. His businesses thrived on the desperation and desires of gold prospectors, which in turn built the Trump family's initial fortune. In 1901, with his pockets full and heart ready for romance, Friedrich returned to Karlstadt and married Elizabeth Christ. The couple moved back to New York, but homesickness soon took its toll on Elizabeth. Hoping to settle in Germany once more, the Trumps returned to Bavaria in 1904. However, their homecoming was less than warm. Friedrich's failure to perform military service and his initial emigration without formal notification came back to haunt him. In February 1905, Bavarian authorities issued a decree. Friedrich Trump had 8 weeks to leave Bavaria or face deportation. Desperate, Friedrich penned an emotional letter to Prince Regent Luitpold, pleading for clemency. He described their plight as a lightning strike from first skies, lamenting how his family was paralyzed with fear and distress. Despite his eloquent appeal, the authorities remained unmoved. On the 1st of May 1905, Friedrich and his pregnant wife boarded a steamship back to the United States. Their dreams of a peaceful German life shattered, as they could have been 9 years later with the outbreak of World War I. Back in the United States, Friedrich continued to expand his businesses, laying the financial foundation for future generations of Trumps. Little did he know, his grandson would become the 45th President of the United States, implementing to an extent similarly stringent immigration policies that echoed the very barriers Friedrich faced over a century earlier.